Why do you look like that, buddy?
Boone is not the biggest fan of thunder, and so a couple years ago we started putting Riley's shirts on him when he's nervous, and it helps so much. And then he looks really ridiculous and really cute.
Bailey doesn't seem to mind it at all. Huh, Bailey?
We are headed to town to pick up something very exciting.
This is gonna make this way too easy.
Here we go. Riley got the training. We have other errands we need to run, but they don't actually let you keep the trailer. We have to bring the trailer back right now. So we have to take the scissor lift home, unload it, come back to town, drop off the trailer, and then we can get everything else we need. Last time we tried to get a scissor lift to our property, it didn't go very well. It rained a lot and the road is pretty slippery right now, so hopefully this isn't a repeat of last time.
I put it in 4 low, and we're about to try to go up the steep hill. We made it! And we made it! All the way to the shop. That is such a huge improvement. Like, this is the first time we've been able to get big equipment like this all the way to the shop on a trailer.
Do you remember how to drive it?
No, not at all. I was very distracted when he was showing me how. On the e-stop button.
Oh, now the blinker light's flashing. Watch your head.
Woo! I'm gonna put it in turtle mode.
Wow.
I believe him that this thing would get stuck on anything more than concrete.
I know this seems crazy, but like just the fact that there is concrete to put a scissor lift on is like the biggest win ever right now. It's not working like you thought. Stop! Don't do that! Riley. Well, we're really excited to play with this, but we need to return the trailer to town and we need to get our building supplies so that we can start drywalling in here. So we'll see you in a few hours.
Well, welcome back, guys. We didn't actually get started on drywalling yesterday afternoon as we planned to. We do have the scissor lift, we do have the drywall, and it's time to get started drywalling this wall.
You guys, I don't know that we have a good enough zoom lens to show you this. There's a chipmunk in the top of that tree, and it's throwing the acorns or pine cones, whatever they are, down to the ground, and then it's coming down the tree and getting them. He's all the way at the very top up there. I think that probably means that winter's coming because they've been doing it for the last 2 weeks, which probably means we're supposed to be doing that too.
It's like an adult version of a remote control car. Well, remote control cars are for adults too.
I am in the scissor lift and we are going to go up now.
We're using 5/8 drywall for this, and it's really heavy stuff. Even the scissor lift is groaning. I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know what's going on.
But I can't let go of this. Tip over hazard. If the alarm sounds, the unit is on severe slope. Death or injury could occur. Lower the platform. Move the machine to a level surface. I think this is tipping us over.
I don't feel tippy at all.
I don't know. Well, let me just keep going. Plug your ears.
One sheet down, 9 to go.
This isn't a project that I've been looking forward to, and I've gotten really used to looking at this open framing and insulation up here. But standing back and checking out that first sheet installed, it's like all of a sudden I've got this wave of excitement over me because I can finally visualize what the shop's going to look like when it's all finished inside.
Keep going. Stop. Whoops. We ran the cord over that you charge it with. Sometimes I wonder what the dogs are doing upstairs when we're not up there, and now I get to spy on them. It looks like Boone is sleeping. We can see Bailey too.
What is she doing?
She's also sleeping. Not on her bed though.
Quite a few of you in the comments last time we were drywalling recommended that we get a drywaller's T-square, and we're gonna give it a shot. Not usually, but the 5/8 drywall is more difficult. I feel pretty silly for not having already owned one of these. That made cutting that sheet way easier, and I think this was only like 12 or 13 bucks. Well worth the money. When we insulated this wall, we fell 2 pieces short. We're using the rock wool stone insulation on this wall. It's supposed to be really good for sound, and so the main goal of the insulation on this wall is to help keep the sound from us working down in the shop from traveling into the apartment. We didn't feel like buying an entire another bundle of that rock wool, so these 2 bays right here are going to have regular fiberglass insulation in them. Now, you might have noticed we are doing things a little bit out of order. Normally the ceiling would go on first and then the drywall would come up to the bottom of the ceiling, but we're doing metal liner panel on the ceiling and our liner panel isn't ready yet for pickup. So that's gonna fill that gap along the top there, and then there's also liner panel along this wall, which will fill the gap right there. I also just came to the realization that this is a solar powered off-grid scissor lift. We got it plugged into an extension cord over there, plugged into the wall of the shop. And our entire property here is powered off of the solar panels at the top of that container over there. So right now, this guy is an off-grid solar lift.
Guys, and just like that, our first area is drywalled. That's only step 1. Now I've got to head up there and get it taped and mudded.
How's the taping going?
I think it's going really well. It's really nice having like this big platform that I can have all my stuff on. It's like having 10 hands, or even more than that.
And you never have to climb a ladder.
I never have to climb a ladder.
All right.
Are you ready?
Going up. There might be plenty of room up here for one to work, but there's not a lot of room for two to work. We briefly talked about doing this work with ladders, and I'm so glad that we made a decision to just rent the scissor lift for the week and get all of this inside work done.